Hey, wake up. You're almost there.
You got one shot. Let's start off here by, I guess we can start on how like everything just started, like from the brand, from where it began, you know?
I say it started in high school. We were on the bus going to our IT tech class for welding. And we used to just, on the ride back, we used to be like, man, imagine if we could do this and do that and do this and
Yeah.
make videos. And we used to always think about making videos and having like a company because we always had like our separate YouTube channels.
Yeah,
And then we were
those
like,
were
I know. And then we used to always be like, what happened? I wonder what would happen if we like collabed and we made like our own like a YouTube channel together.
yep. And then, we started playing video games and starting to make YouTube videos, but it never really worked out because of schoolwork and all this other stuff.
X.
And this was what about I would say like 4 years ago.
Yep.
So it's been a while. Dang.
Yeah. And you know what better time to start now? I mean, what better time to start than like just go ahead and start while you're in college? Because everybody waits till after college to start and come up with their dreams and their ideas. And start now, get our mistakes out the way, get ahead of our peers.
Yep.
So after college, the ball's already rolling.
And it also this like pandemic thing, it kind of helped because usually we would have to like drive all the way to college and then
I
drive
know.
back and then do the homework. But then now, since we're taking online classes, we took advantage of it
Yeah, we did. We did. We really did.
because we were like we would be done with our classes and then just instantly start talking about like the
Mhm.
business and stuff.
And then plus, like the time that we wouldn't have to drive to school, we would already have our homework done, and then we would just chill and brainstorm and have all this free time. And also, video games help too, because we
Yeah.
got bored of video games and Warzone, and so we would just be like, "What should we do? I'm bored," and then that helped.
And then how did we start on this whole website thing? I already forgot. Like, how do we start the website?
How did we start the website?
I remember
Um,
because I remember we were like brainstorming the names for the company that we wanted to build.
yeah. Oh, I think it was. I think I watched a Peter McKinnon like Squarespace video, and I was like, let me look up Squarespace because I know I had Wix before,
Oh yeah, and
and
then I remember you texted me talking about something. The website was up, and then I
yeah,
checked
and
it out.
I was like, we should make a freaking website so we can reach another audience.
Yep, I checked it out. I'm looking at it right now. We've actually come a long way because we had nothing, literally nothing.
I know we had no portfolio. It was like we would be like, oh, we gotta go shoot some pictures, and now we just have banger after banger after banger. Our pictures are getting better because of equipment.
www.theniftyshup.com, by the way. Anyways, yeah, and then about our logo, the Nifty Shot logo, that right there was really like out of the blue
Uh,
because we were looking for a logo, but we never really came down to like I guess like what we wanted on it, but it's just like I was on this website where like other people like basically help you and then you gotta pay them and stuff, blah blah. And yeah, until this guy, I told him how to do it, and it came out perfect.
uh, and then also, I mean, we kind of had a vision that we wanted a lens because I know I always wanted a
Yeah.
lens some kind of way. And then how he made it is like I don't know. It's just
Oh
lit.
yeah. By the way, for those who look at the logo and don't really see a lens, I mean, it's like if you look at the camera lens, the whole outside border is like the whole camera lens itself, and the middle part, like the white area, that's just like the inside of the lens with like a reflection, kind of a little
Mhm.
like squared thing. I don't know how to explain it, but once you actually like look at it as a lens, you'll see that is a lens.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much how it's like been going. Been doing a lot of photography and stuff on our free time, and we're still
Uh,
working.
and we've actually been consistent. This is probably the most consistent we've been in like years. Like for the
Yeah.
past like almost 3 weeks, we've been shooting every weekend, just something.
And that's it's just one thing I want to say. Like, if you want to get something done, you have to do it.
Yeah,
Don't just say you're gonna do
consistency.
it and don't do it, because it's not gonna happen if you just say it and you don't do anything about it. You have to do it. Okay, so I guess we can talk about now. We can talk about our goals for the future, and I guess what we want to achieve. What do you think is like? I guess you can say like the most, like the top goal in your on your list for the company.
My top goal.
I think it would be like our own studio,
Yeah, for sure.
like eventually have
Yeah,
like our own little like studio place and use it like as a way to help others. Like for example, if somebody else wants a photo shoot or really like any other type of video, we can, they can stop
yeah.
by.
Cause I remember when Nate Shot made his like Cash App compound, and I was like, it would be so lit if we had a facility like that. And
Yeah.
it's like we don't really want to limit ourselves to just like photography and videography. Like the studio can be like for like our YouTube channel, kind of like do perfect and other stuff. Like I don't know. It's like I feel like whenever you limit yourself to like a specific like I don't know, I guess field, whatever, you can't really reach your peak because you're like there's only so much you can do in one division. So why
Hmm.
not branch out
Yep. And
to
then
maximize?
we can also use it as like a place where others, like other small filmmakers or people who want to like do the same thing we're doing, and we can help them by like providing them with equipment and stuff like for renting.
Yeah, I'll be lit.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we have a chance we can just have like lit photo shoots with like celebrities and stuff. They'll pull up to like our studio
Oh yeah,
and get lit pictures and stuff.
that
Or
would that,
music videos if they want to shoot their music videos or like anything.
that would be pretty lit. But most of these rappers nowadays, they film their stuff out in the streets.
We can have that high tech. We have a car in our facility. Yeah.
Oh, yep.
But it's
That.
crazy though, because it's like hard to like talk about where you see yourself because literally right now where we're at, it's like like last year I wouldn't even thought that we would have been already like this.
Yeah, we're actually pretty advanced.
No, we've already well in the process of getting lit clients and business growing. It's lit, and it's only been like I guess officially maybe like 4 months, 5 months,
Yeah,
and we've already like a lot has
progressed a
happened.
lot.
I know in 5 months. And people say your first year is like the hardest, and so far it hasn't been as hard as we thought it would have been.
Yep, we just need this pandemic to settle down, cause
Mhm.
so we're able to reach more people.
Yep. I mean, it's like pros and cons. It's like because of the pandemic, we have more time to think and plan and like schedule what we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we didn't have the pandemic, we would just be going so fast and we wouldn't have time to think. And then
That's true.
we
I
probably
feel
would have
like
made mistakes.
I feel like this pandemic was good and bad, but I mean, obviously, it was majority was like bad because all of the falling of people, but it's also been good because it's given a lot of people to think about like their future and stuff.
Yep. It's crazy. All right, so now we can talk about our content. What kind of content do you see the Nifty Shot making?
I mean, we really, I guess we have two major like I don't know how you would say it, but like video wise, we could do like weddings or like any commercial, stuff like that, like real estate, podcasting, and then we also have like photography, which you could do like profile pictures or like graduation pictures, party pictures like the 15s and all that, engagements, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can really do anything that involves a camera, like video wise and picture wise.
Exactly.
And then on top of that, we already provide the editing, all that stuff. So all you really have to do is just like show up to the spot and then just, get
Yeah.
our pictures done, our videos done, and you go home 2 to 3 days later, you get that high quality video and picture done for you.
Like what?
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be
Bro.
absolutely crazy.
It's like, what would be even more lit is like we shot videos for like parties and stuff, but like it was like we like more popular parties or something, like kind of like Coachella, or people talk about Coachella or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But like,
Cause you could do that. Like you go to like a concert and stuff, and you take pictures of like people who are up there performing and stuff. And if they like your pictures and stuff, they can like buy them off of you
exactly. Like what
and
if we
do all
went to
that.
like parties, like concerts and parties? It's like one step above.
Just to be clear, we're not no paparazzis.
Oh my god. I
uh,
was gonna mention James Harden, but somebody had to go
man,
to the Nets, so
man, he really gave up on us. Oh, it's crazy.
we're gonna say that for another video.
Yeah, another podcast. We're just gonna slander it. Now I'm just playing.
All right, so
Actually,
I guess the main topic of today would be dreams. So like,
what are dream
what
people?
advice would you give people who have dreams or like a dream?
I mean, really, it's just work hard and just don't give up. Like you got to push through whatever it is you feel like you're. It's like I don't know. Like let's say you have a dream of like being like um anything really. Like I guess let's just say like a rapper because that's like what people nowadays want to be. It's like you just gotta work on your stuff and then just stay on top of your stuff and then don't ever like basically don't ever have days off because if you do then you'll start slacking and then there's other people that are going to be working like twice as hard as you, so if you miss that one day they're already going to be a step ahead. So it's like you always have to keep working and then just don't let any like negativity or any like really anything that's going to affect you mentally or that's just going to affect you in general, just don't let it like stop you, just keep going.
Facts, facts, facts.
Because think about it, if we're building our business right, like you said, like we've basically already have our business set up and we're still not even done with college. There's people that wait like 2 years after they're done with college because I
Yeah,
know there's somebody out there that's trying to do the same thing we're doing, right? But let's just say we're working twice as hard as them, so if they're gonna wait those 2-3 years until after graduation, we're already gonna be like way farther ahead from them.
already 3 years ahead. And
Yeah.
then because of the amount of work we put in, even someone who started at the same time as us, because we put so much work, we're already ahead of the people.
Yeah, it's like a
Oh, yeah,
race. Like it's like a race. You both start at the same time, but if you start falling back, eventually you're just gonna
exactly.
somebody else
It's
is
like
gonna finish before you.
while that guy sleep, you're up, so you're already
Yep.
ahead.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy because I know a lot of stories with like like not rappers but like boxers. Like one guy living on the west coast, one guy lives on the east coast. So the guy on the west coast wakes up super early just to be on the same track as the guy on the east coast.
Yeah, that's true. It's your stories. That's why like anybody who's successful in today's world will tell you just to keep working, and pretty much don't fall behind. Because if you really think about it, the more successful people in this world, like, they don't sleep a lot because they're
Yeah.
always working.
And then most of them actually go to sleep early because, like, honestly, like sometimes I think about it. Other than the editing aspect of like film, there's really no perks of staying up late. You actually would want to
Exactly.
like go to sleep early to wake up earlier to get ahead in the day.
Yep. Unless it's like you staying up late to finish something you started.
Yeah, that's what I
Like,
was saying, like editing, but
yeah, yeah, editing
or editing
wise.
or filming or something. I don't know.
Hmm.
But other than that, it's like you're staying up late for what? Like,
Yeah, it's always better to start early than to start late.
exactly.
Because if you're about to go to sleep, like let's say somebody sleeps at 10 p.m., they're already sleeping, and it's 2 3 a.m. and you're just on your phone watching videos.
Yeah,
Like, that's just a waste of time.
exactly.
It's just, I don't know. You just gotta manage your time wisely and just use your time,
Mhm,
because what you know how they say, time is money. So it's true.
exactly. It's crazy because like you know how like some people get like mad when people say like cliche things,
Yeah.
but I always think like if something is super cliche, that means it must be true and like factual.
Mm-hmm.
As in
Yep.
like people are like, oh, work hard, work hard, work hard. I'm like, I'm tired of hearing that. Then you must not be working hard.
Mm-hmm. Or somebody tells you like you gotta work harder, right? And then in your head you're like, oh, but I'm already working hard. What else can I do? Blah blah blah. And it just makes you want to give up. You have to like you're not doing something right if you're
Exactly.
if you're getting mad at yourself for like you're getting mad at yourself because somebody's telling you have to work harder. That it's just like motivation. It's not them telling you like, oh, like, you're not doing good, blah blah blah. It's just, you just gotta use it as motivation to keep, like, just keep moving forward.
Facts.
Take action. Tell me more
Okay.
about taking action.
Everybody has a dream, but most people don't take action. Because I remember I wrote an essay about this where it was like everybody has an idea, but an idea without action is just an idea.
It is, and somebody can just take your idea and
And it sucks though, because like just think about like a lot of people who come up with like inventions, right? And they're like, oh, uh, I want to build this and this it'll do this and this, and then you just give up on it, and then a year later somebody invents what you already invented, but and you got no props because you gave up.
exactly. And that's another thing. When you have an idea of something, like, you have to like, do it, because it's like how I've always like seen people, like, some people talk about like an idea they have and they're like, oh no, it sounds too dumb. Oh no, it's probably, it probably already exists. That's like one
Exactly.
thing that should actually bother people, because, like, if you have an idea and stuff and you're talking to somebody else about it and you don't do it, like, you don't find a way to see if it's already like done, then you're doing something wrong. Because if you have an idea and somebody else takes it, they're going to be millionaire in the future off of
Yeah,
your idea, and you're going to be like, oh wow, and it's just
yeah.
going to be.
And also a piece of advice I would give people, like if you do have an idea to write it down. I remember one of my cousin told me that he said if you have an idea, write it down because like it's like a reminder because your brain's not meant to remember things. So a lot of people forget stuff all the time because you're not meant to remember. So if you have an idea, write it down before you forget because you never know that could be like a brilliant idea. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
gone.
kind of like how when people, how some people like write out their dreams.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just like that. Write down your ideas and what you have in your head at that given time, so in the future you can go back, look into it.
I'm telling you, like if people want to inspire to do great, get you like a journal or a book to write your ideas down and like a schedule and just start taking action.
Mm-hmm.
But the last thing I want to talk about was like giving up because it's crazy because like a lot of people give up and I hear a lot of like testimonies of like YouTubers and stuff It's like if they would have gave up, they would have never known that their video would have went viral and they would have been the next popular YouTuber.
Yep, and that's giving up is actually like a big deal because it's like people are so close like to like their goals, but they don't actually know it. You know, like people tend to be like, I don't know, like I guess people just they don't really see. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like they give up whenever it's like
It
time
gets
not to
hard.
give up. Yeah, I don't know how to
Yeah,
explain it.
because it's like people give up when like adversity presents itself. Because honestly, it's like when conflict happens, I use it as a reminder that I'm just that much closer to reaching that goal. But most people give up so quickly, and it's like
Yeah, it's like when things get hard, that's when people like actually get tested.
exactly, and it's like if you would have gave like you if you gave up if you give up today, how would you know that tomorrow would have been your break, your
Yep.
big break? It's like
Yeah.
it's crazy.
You know, and it's crazy because that's what you know how the lottery it's like big right now and
Uh,
nobody has like won and stuff. Like
uh,
there's people that have been playing it for years, you know? And then I know there's some people out there right now that are about to give up because they're like, oh, 20 years of playing and I've never won.
and if
And
they would have bought when they went to the
yeah.
lottery, they would have bought that lottery. They would have.
Yeah, and there's some people go home, they see the news, and then in their head they choose their numbers, but they don't actually like play it, and they're like, "Oh my god, the winning numbers!" And then they just miss their chance
That's
because they
crazy.
gave up, and they should have kept going.
Telling you.
It's like once you find that one thing you want to do, stick to it, and just don't give up. Literally everybody says that. Don't give up and follow your dreams because it's
Exactly.
true.
It's cliche, but it's true. Cliche
Yeah,
things are true. If everybody's saying it,
do
then
it.
it must be true. You know.
Yeah, yeah. That's what we're about to do. We're about to stick to this and never giving up. We're just gonna keep fighting because we know it's like work hard now, and then rest later.
Exactly. But I feel like a lot of people give up only because like just think about how our world works, right? It's like, oh, I order Amazon, 1 day shipping, I get it now. I want food, go to the drive through, I get it now. So everybody's used to getting stuff like now and
Yeah,
fast and quick. So it's like, oh, I want to be a millionaire.
but they want it now.
Oh, it's gonna take 5 years or 10 years.
Yeah, and it just
They're
like,
like, oh, I don't want to do that. Like
yep,
I want to be a millionaire now. It's like people don't want to put in the effort to
yep.
reach their goal, but that's just how it works.
It's that's just how it is in this life. I'm telling you, you just gotta just don't give up and just keep working, grind, and then whenever you have a goal set in your head, just do what you gotta do, and that goal will be set eventually. It might take
Exactly.
5, 10, 20 years, but hey, it'll get done.
Right. Yep. It's like people focus on the little things rather than the ultimate goal. Like a lot of people get distracted by the big picture rather than focusing on the freaking um the bricks to build the house. They focus on the house and everything just falls.
Yeah, I was just about to say it's like a building. It's not built overnight. It's built floor by floor until it
Like,
reaches the top and it's done.
yep, it's crazy. Hopefully we help somebody today. We helped ourselves too, honestly.
Motivated.
It was a self-reflection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I guess that's it. I guess that's episode 1 for the Nifty Shot interview.
Yep. Stay tuned for that next episode. It's probably most likely gonna be another episode talking about something else, but we'll see. Right now,
Yeah.
we're trying to keep working, and ideas are gonna keep flowing. Our next video might be a banger.
Thank you guys for watching the Nifty Shot. Tune in next time. We're out.
And peace.